Hill figure. This is the Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. It's Thursday afternoon, research edition. Let's get right into it. Brother Polight, a.k.a. Michael Nowak Jr., earlier this week has pleaded guilty in a sense. He has accepted a plea deal involving a 14-year-old and a rape case going back to August 2021. I say again, a rape case involving a 14-year-old at a hotel in 2021. And Brother Polight is expected to turn himself in within less than 60 days. I do not know the details of the plea deal just yet, but this is picking up a lot of traction in the urban community, and I expect it to be pretty much within the next 24 hours, the top story. Brother Polight has accepted a plea deal. All right. Surprisingly, I'm not here to kick Brother Polight's back in. I want to ask the question, why is there an atmosphere of acceptance with regards to people like Brother Polight and other prominent figures who have swag, swindlers in a sense, flim-flammers? Why is there an atmosphere of acceptance? Some would say Brother Polight is the new Dr. York. That's going back very, very far. He has the charisma of a preacher, a con man of sorts. Not that I have any proof that he's been conning, but many of us saw him a couple of years ago where he was claiming that the cargo houses that people were spending money on, that he did not own the property nor the goddamn cargo houses. We saw the jukes go down. Why do people like Brother Polight get held up in high regard? Why do people gravitate towards them? He's very, very charismatic. He's called into my show 2 or 3 times. We always had great conversations. I never met him in person. I think he's originally from Brooklyn, so we're not talking about a Harlem nigga. We're talking about a hardcore Brooklyn cat, all right? If you have seen him on social media, he is known for saying things by way of the Rolls-Royce series. As he sits in his Rolls-Royce, he speaks about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Then he points to the ceiling, the sunroof. He also talks about pulling up in his driveway, and the neighbors want him to turn down the music because he's blasting heavy metal. But then he points the camera towards the metal credit cards. That's the heavy metal. You get it? He then puts on the charm and he says, "Talk nice to me." He's talking to the audience, telling them how they can get down. He can fix their credit. Ooh. He also says things like, you can keep guessing and speculating or heed to the instructions that I teach and level up. He has got swag, charisma. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? All right, also, Florida Boy Jay should be calling in this afternoon. And my showrunner. Are there any tea sippers out there? Tea sippers. Now, in case you don't know, one of my last videos went viral. Many people were taking the audio and video, and I gave out some copyright strikes. Oh, yeah. And you can get those strikes removed if you reach out to me via email. A small fee, I'll set you free. But the Remy Ma and Papoose situation, I want to try and approach this and ask the question, is the relationship over? Is it over? Now, this is based upon the Chrome 23 event. Remy Ma has a battle league called Chrome 23, and Easy, the block captain out of Philly, who, to my knowledge, has still not gone live, but he's been popping up on Twitter. And salute to Miss Hustle and Lady Caution going 10 toes down on that nigga. Miss Hustle and Lady Caution, and a host of others, but those are just some of the people involved in the world of battle rap. And you know what? They have the right. They have the right to get to the bottom of things, because battle rap was there for Remy Ma when she did her stretch, 7 to 8 years. I've been with battle rap from day one. You know this already. I had a battle rap marketing and promotion company. And I used to go to a lot of the events and sponsor events. And you would always hear the females, especially at Queen of the Ring, say something in their lines about Remy Ma. They love her. They adore her. Idolize her in a sense. But now we have a situation involving Easy, the block captain. He's not speaking. Supposedly, Papoose put hands on him. That's still not confirmed. Someone called into my show, and that part of the show, that audio of that female, has gone viral all over the goddamn place. My question, again, is the relationship over, or has it been over for quite some time? I've met Remy very early in her career, before her first album even came out. She came on the Star and Buckwald show. I think that was 2001 or 2, I forget. She was nice, and I tried to put the screws in her. She's a tough girl, thick skin, from the Bronx. She didn't mind what I was saying. I was saying some slick shit, and I'm not going to repeat it. I met Papoose years ago. Later, you guys know this. They are the couple, the hip-hop couple that we have always thought, oh, man, black love. You know, the epitome of a hip-hop couple. But has the relationship been over? Are they just together for the beautiful children? They have one beautiful child together, and I think Papoose has, 4 or 5, I forget how many kids. And Papoose didn't post a picture. Well, he posted a picture with the kids on his IG page on Father's Day. Remy was not in the picture. She was not in the comments. Has it been over? They've been together, according to my research, 18 years. Whoo, shit. I couldn't imagine being with the same woman for 10 years, let alone 18. Or some women can't, be with the same man, without saying, hey, can we have an open relationship? Can I do some other things on the side? My point is the business affiliation with Remy Ma and Easy, the block captain, it bothered me, and it bothered many of you to see her sitting there smiling with this guy. He's a fucking nobody. Let's keep it real. That's not the shit on him, but he's trying to get his weight up. His whole issue with URL, the battle rap community knew about that. He was not a household name. Is the relationship over? Has it been over? And let me just say this last thing before I get to the phone lines. Cash App, Super Chat, and PayPal. Are you bothered by the fact that Remy Ma has not stood up for Papoose? Unless I missed it, she has not gone live to declare Papoose as her king, her man, her everything. You see, that's what I'm looking for. And let me tell you the reason why. Let me tell you why old nigga Star is looking for that. Many of you are too young to know. Papoose married Remy before she went into the prison to do those years, and he was there for her. The visits, the calls, everything, handling everything. He was her mouthpiece to the hip-hop community. Every interview, every radio station he went to, he defended her, stood up for her honor. And if you look at some of the pictures back in the day, she had that much hair, edges were fucked up. Okay, that was a little wild. But he held her down. Can I get an amen if you go back that far, huh? Papoose held her down, stood up for her. You couldn't say nothing sideways about Remy Ma, or else he'd come see you. Why has she not done the same for him with this speculation about Easy the block captain? Who, by the way, this nigga said fuck Philly, according to Lady Caution. When a Philly nigga says fuck Philly, oh, something ain't right with that nigga, man. That's all I'll say for right now. But that's my question. Is it over? Has it been over with regards to Remy and Papoose? He always stood up for her, and we don't see Remy Ma now standing up for him to say that the relationship is fine. Nothing. She's just quiet. Anyway, Okay, guys, who just sent the donation here? The little gaming channel. Thank you for your support. Star, I'm here to kick him in the back and stomp on him when he's down. Smoking this Polight pack. We'll call in. If his back needs to be kicked in, let's kick it in. But we have to ask ourselves, why? How has the author of 90 books, I've never seen no fucking 90 books that Polight authored, how did he get this far? The atmosphere of acceptance needs to be addressed within the black community, if you ask me. Not just what about the child, the victim? Of course you're saying that now. Months ago, or right after the goddamn arrest down in Miami, people were more so concerned about brother Polight and whether he was going to tell and so on and so forth, all right? D, not nice, I got your donation. Peace, God. When are you debating Brother Jabari? That's not going to happen. I tried to get a debate with him, but he didn't want to smoke, All right. Anyway, let me hold on a second here, guys. Wemmy Tube got your donation. Let's see. Fat Joe the Snake throwing pap for ATS Squad reunion tour. Oh, I saw my nigga Pistol Pete up in the BX. He had no audio on the goddamn gram. How old is Pete? He was talking on the fucking Instagram with no audio. The hater misses nothing. Breathing all heavy. Pete, slow down on the fucking roast compoya, my nigga. You don't look in shape, all right? Got a donation from DJ804. It was never a relationship. It was just his turn. Okay. All right, Florida Boy Jay, where are you? I want to get Florida Boy Jay on the line early because something else is going on here. And do we have a shift now in hip hop? Hold on a second. Ice Spice! Turn down the XXL freshman cover. I'm too busy. Troll babies, are you up to speed? And salute to my homie Funk Master Flex. Who remembers when the hater went up on Hot 97 December the 8th? Flex wasn't even playing Ice Spice then. I said, hey, man, you got some Ice Spice going here? Salute to my nigga Tat Wizard, huh? They finally got a crack, and she did Summer Jam. Ice Spice turned down the goddamn freshman cover, XXL. I think that's big. If anybody wants to discuss it, call in, right? Okay, let's get to area code 213 early. Are you there? Can you turn that down in the background, please? Turn that down.
Okay.
Good evening. Give me a second. I can't do the speaker. Okay, speaker phones, we can't do that. Let's go to area code 630. Good evening. Are you there? Are you ready? Wherever you may be. 630. Yes, no, maybe. If not, I got to go. 630. Okay, where's Florida Boy Jay?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you?
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Curtis, are you speaking? What are we doing?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
No. That's bogus. That now I ain't gonna, cause Remy Ma, she a thorough one. She come off like she a thorough one.
Come on.
And if she stun on Papoose, you feel me? Like that's bogus. He got a tattoo. Don't he got the Remy? And that shit was a fly tattoo. That was a fly tattoo. We ain't gonna stunt. You know what I'm saying? When it come to Ice Spice, that's...
Well, hang on a second, sir. Stay with me because I don't know the full timeline. Correct me if I'm wrong. He married her before she went into the penitentiary. They've been together for years. Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's bogus.
Well, what's bogus? What's bogus, sir? Sir, what is bogus?
The fact that he held her down. You follow me? He held her down, and she's just gonna curve him like that.
Okay,
that's what y'all say out there, okay. And that's fly. That's fly shit. Excuse my language. You follow me? But like, come on now, and they got kids. Come on, knock it off. Stop it. Like, seriously.
If I think I understand you correctly, you and I are on the same page. I want to see her come out and say, "That's my man. That's my king." Y'all slow down with the trolling and, right. and the dumb shit. Yes, no.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hold your man down.
Hold him down.
I ain't even saying Papoose bogus out here or none of that. I ain't saying he is or he ain't. But come on, hold your man down.
Right.
But see, that's what these black females is doing out here. They feeling themselves. She got her little boob job, got her ass job. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks she bigger than him.
Yeah.
She thinks she bigger than him, so she flexing on him. You heard me? Like, for real, man. I'm from
Well, now, hang on a second. To her credit, she did put up a post on Instagram because, I'm watching everything. And she said, I've been so busy I didn't get a chance to wish at Papoose a happy birthday. So maybe she's one of those people who just, she's kind of slow on the trigger. Or maybe they handle everything in-house and social media is something for the trolls and outsiders. To be fair, what do you think?
At the end of the day, Papoose made that A to Z, whatever. He spelled the dictionary from backwards. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like he cold. So he cold, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Like he the truth, bro. So you can't even flex on that. On some real nigga. If Shorty, because I seen her with Lady Luck, I think that's who she battled.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If you a real hip hop historian, Shorty, you honor that nigga.
Right. Facts. Okay. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Okay. Took a minute for him to get it going. Hang on a second. Peace to King Simon. Okay, King Simon, I got your email. Okay. Look at Brother Polight stunting. Woo! He got on the 2,500 glasses, got on the hat. And what is he saying? He's saying, stop spreading misinformation. He did not take a plea deal. Okay. Well, right now we're going with the plea deal because we all saw the goddamn judge. We saw the judge. So you can say something different, Brother Polight. You can also call in or send me an email. Hang on a second. Let me put my information on the screen. If Brother Polight wants to email, I know he can't do a live, and I'm not expecting him to. But thank you, King Simon. Matter of fact, Deeds, can I send this to Deeds? Deeds, if you have a minute, listen to what Brother Polight is saying, and then try to tell me via text message or call in. Deeds, I don't know if Deeds wants to call in, but pow, okay? Okay, hey, is it Malicia? Nice name. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, I mean, listen, unless you know the full depths of the terror squad issue, I don't want to try and figure that out right now. I want to focus on something much more substantial and concrete. But now, again, if you guys have different information, I'm really trying to find out about the atmosphere of acceptance. Brother Polight can now say he didn't take a plea deal. That's fine. We saw the judge, the hearing. We saw that. He's turning himself in within less than 60 days. He can switch it, do whatever he wants to do. Oh, my goodness. And let me just also say this before I bring in Florida Boy Jay. I see him in the queue. Bless One at I Smoke Hip Hop. Holy shit. You guys up to speed on Bless One at I Smoke Hip Hop? He went balls deep in the House of Consciousness and other people. I'm not going to say no names. Florida Boy Jay, area code 904. You there, sir? Good afternoon. Good evening.
Nigga.
Hey.
Nigga. Hey, man, listen, dog.
Let's go.
Whole Spice shaking New York up and shaking up these publications. Her bag got big, you know what I'm saying? She can't hang around and do the viral thing, hop in a cipher with these nondescript label sent artists. She's a real star now, nigga. It's past the point of an XL cover. Name the last time you seen somebody under the age of 45 go into a store grab a magazine, much less a black hip hop magazine. Not a black owned, but just a hip hop magazine itself.
Well, the Double XL cover has significance, you know. I can pull up the names, but you would know better than me. Glorilla's on there. Lola Brooke is on there. Who else? Some other names. But
yeah, we got Finesse. We got Finesse 2 times on there.
Come on.
We got Lil Tyler, Florida. We got Witness number 3, a.k.a. Real Boston Richie on there. You know, so we got some niggas telling to the police, too. We got some snitches on the list.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, all these rappers have, outside of probably Finesse 2 times, to be honest, a lot of these rappers, they got a couple, cool little songs that's bubbling up. But this isn't the list of 2009 or 10 where you got the J. Cole's, the Nipsey's, the Wiz, John's. There's no Kendrick, no Meek Mills on the list, no Futures, no Travis's. These are just a whole bunch of 4th and 6th place niggas that they're scrambling to find because at the end of the day, Ice Spice knows what we all know. There hasn't been a real hip-hop star since, 2018, 2019? All these kids aren't – we're watching The Last of a Dying Breed with the Drake and the Kendricks and the Coles and the Futures. These new niggas coming up aren't superstars. They're not creating a wave, making anything new. And niggas hate on Ice Spice, but Ice Spice is breaking the algorithm. She's shaking ass with Taylor Swift. She's selling hip-hop better than your favorite nigga.
If I can jump in for a second, because you're the one who really brought her to my attention. I saw the thumbnails and I didn't click on it. This was well over a year ago. And then when I started listening to some of her music, I liked that track, No Clarity. No Clarity. And when I went on again, Funkmaster Flex's show, I was asking him if he had that track, and he wasn't really familiar with that. But does this create a shift in terms of rap music now? The biggest female star, I'm going to say, is Ice Spice. She just didn't have time for the Double XL cover. Does this have to do with the technology or people's listening and watching habits?
This has to do more with the fact that back in the day, you didn't want to miss that cover because that cover was going to put you on. That cover was solidifying who's next up.
Right.
If I know none of these little niggas can hang with me, I'm not about to be in the same room with these hoe ass niggas. I'm getting 25, 100,000 a show. These hoe ass niggas still get 15.
Yeah.
Why am I about to get caught dead on the list to bring them up closer to me to make it harder for me to get my bag? Hell no.
I don't think that's her demeanor. I've never heard her I know you're just adding sauce to it, but I don't think that's her way of verbally articulating herself. I think in a very nice way she said, I'm just busy. And that's what I and other people like about her. Her nice little, still very young and sweet, way about herself. Yes, no, maybe?
Absolutely, Star. We all either know or known to Ice Spice back in the day, Round the Way Girl. Just like May said, you could probably holler at her with a slice of pizza, in a soda, in an 8th design. Y'all kicking it. Y'all cooling.
Right.
Ice Spice gives you that type of energy. And like I said before, one of the worst mistakes I think Double XL did was about 6 years ago. I forgot her name, but they brought some white lady on the Breakfast Club and had her kind of break down the list and things that, they acquire and everything. And as a younger person back in that day, we were all kind of, wait a minute, why is this obese white lady being some type of a gatekeeper in the who tells us the hottest niggas coming up next? That delegitimized the platform for a lot of us younger people. We're like, we're not going to the list. We're not going to click your views or watch it because we see now you're not even, you got your little cool people who went to college who, the blog people, but outside of that, you're not really tapped into who's hot. And at this point, started laying my plane, there's decline in hip-hop, there's decline in artistry. None of the new artists are coming out creating waves, just regurgitated BS from other people. So at this point, Ice Spice can clearly see what we all see. There's no more superstars on the horizon.
Okay.
And if I'm the only one who sticks out like a sore thumb, I'm not going to elevate that platform to do so.
Okay. I don't know if you want to talk about Brother Polight or not, or Remy Ma and Papoose. I mean, I like the two of them. They what they have done for hip hop. I mean, I can't think of any other hip hop couple. And in a strange way, if it is over for them, I'm not mad at either one of them. They've been together for 18 years. Are you up to speed on the whole thing with regards to Easy the Block Captain, who has not gone live, yet, to address these? Hang on. To address these rumors, Remy Ma has not come out and said. I mean, she said something on Twitter, but y'all stop the lies. But come on, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I'm probably going to do a segment on, is black love a myth? Is real black love a myth? I think at this point we need to really seriously sit down, analyze, and discuss, because this nigga held her down, stood by her, and if the accusations are true, what more do you want from the black man than what Papoose has done? And to get rewarded potentially by the speculation, is black love a myth? That's the real conversation. I'm not going to go at anybody because I respect them.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that. Is black love a myth?
Okay. And just for the record, you when you spoke about the Caucasian woman at XXL, Vanessa, you talking about Vanessa?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
very nice, very knowledgeable. Hang on, I just not that I have to defend her.
Sure.
Very knowledgeable. She's one of the cornerstones of urban journalism. So she's not just there for a face, because they needed someone to speak up. In-depth knowledge and history. I know her very well. Just had to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that is all well and good. But when you're giving a urban audience a white face that's telling you that they are gatekeeping who's going to be next up and who's not, it doesn't matter. A white face should not. That was not a good optic representative for something that's a youthful audience they're putting out. There's nothing against her. They should have had a black face to say what she already wanted them to say. They do it all the time.
I think she's light skinned, but I hear you.
Oh my God.
Okay, so look, man, anything else you need to promote or mention with your platform? I appreciate you calling in as always. Florida Boy J.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going live tonight. Star, I sent you the rough mock of the shirt. Okay. We're putting them on the site. We already got the orders in. They're coming out. We're going to be dropping that. Got different. So I got different shirts. Black and white print is hot. Is dope. Star scene. So we're about to drop them this tonight. You guys have a great show. Just tune in to Florida Boy J on YouTube and subscribe because we're going to drop them live.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Florida Boy J tapping in. The little gaming channel, I got your other donation. Thank you so much. You sent in two, pardon me. RIP to all the submarine crash test dummies. Soup in a can. Oh my goodness. Who am I to stop the trolling? Call in if you must. We can talk about it. I mean, there's so much goddamn, and rightfully so much coverage on it. RIP, condolences, but call in, okay? Frank White, I got your donation. Salute the hater. The ankles have been risen. European Jesus. Help, Lord, okay? Something else I just want to say about Remy Ma and Papoose. It's escaping me. Maybe that's just the way their relationship is, They don't feel the need to just say things in front of the media to quench the thirst of the trolls, hating ass niggas like Star. But again, I want to emphasize it was the battle rap community that held Remy Ma down and kept her name alive, especially Queen of the Ring. So I think she owes them more than just some type of, would y'all stop, thing. She's got the league, Chrome 23. Go live and just say, hey, I appreciate the support. Y'all be doing too much. But Pap is my man. I love him. He's there for me. ooh, ooh, ooh. Give them that. They deserve that. Those are her babies. They look up to her. Am I crazy, troll babies? Before we move on, I think that's only right. Hold on a second. Again, I Smoke Hip Hop on YouTube. Bless one. Oh, good God. He went in on the House of Consciousness, Polight, and a host of others. I can't even regurgitate what he was saying. I'm just here to ask the question. And Polight, if you're out there, you got my email address. If you just want to say, hey, Star, here's what it is, yada, yada, yada. Hang on, guys, because King Simon sent me a text. Hold on. Okay. Deeds says Polight is saying he never pled guilty to anything and wants people to stop spreading false rumors. Well, that sounds hot. That sounds hot, Polight. But Polight, we have a video of you saying that you're working with the authorities. You guys remember that about a year or so ago? So are you telling what's going on, Polight? You're trying to take other people down? Hold on a second. Tay, I got your donation via Cash App. Thank you so much. Central C is one of the biggest artists globally. Okay, can you send me some information, please, via email? You have my email address. Okay, thank you for your donation. Okay. They found the submarine wreck. Where are you? Okay, I think your phone dropped out. Area code 213. Good afternoon. 213. Brother Polight is taking a plea deal. He's now saying no, but what say you? 213.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Star?
It's going, man. How are you? It's cracking.
Doing well. Man, I ain't really trying to talk about Brother Polight, man. Those dudes that. I think they're just weird COINTELPRO. Like,
okay.
He just pops up out of nowhere.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, yeah.
What do you want to focus on, sir? I'm doing research.
Well,
Thursday.
Remy Ma and Papoose. Remy Ma and Papoose.
Should that be my title? Should that be my title?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Okay. Come on.
I think Papoose be messing the bag up, bro. Honestly. Remy Ma and Fat Joe took over Wendy Williams' show. It was cracking. I was watching it. It was funny, hilarious. Mm-hmm. You got blacks, Latinos, both gonna watch it.
Okay.
I think Papoose also was hearing all the homies. Hey, I seen your girl on TV today, her and Joe, et cetera, et cetera. Battle rap, right? It's only a matter of time for those to start coming. Right or wrong?
I'm letting you speak. You said Wendy Williams, her television show, when she had a show?
So Remy Ma and Fat Joe were in charge of that show for like 6-8 months, bro. Long time.
Okay, I didn't see that.
It was their show. Fat Joe and Remy Ma were on there interviewing people. It was a great show.
Okay, I totally missed that, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying that was a part. I feel like that was a part of messing that bag up. That's bag one. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened at the battle rap, I stopped watching it because all they talk about, I shoot this or shoot that. Your mom's fat. Your cat look like a rat. Like, yeah, tight, bro. Whatever. Makes no sense, especially with New York gun law.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, but go ahead. Makes a lot of sense.
Y'all just barely got guns out there like 2013. They ain't had no guns out there. That's cap. Anyway, moving forward, like I was saying, it's the bag. Papoose is, Remy's in jail, right? Who do you think is buying suits, and who do you think is rapping about me at the freestyle show? Fat Joe buying suits.
Tell us, sir. Tell us.
Fat Joe buying suits. He got her an international job. Fat Joe helped Remy Ma out way more than Papoose.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute. Now, don't call in here tip riding For the knock-kneed Puerto Rican who looks like he needs to be wearing orthopedic shoes. Don't do that, because there was a point when she was locked up.
Hey.
Hang on. There was a point when she was locked up, they weren't fucking with each other. Fat Joe and Remy, you know that, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That happens
So don't
when-
call in here, tip riding for the fucking big roast campoya eating guy.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
not.
that.
No, I don't.
Fuck
that,
outta here.
No. No. You see, you over here for Papoose. That's what it sounds like, bro. Think about it, like, bruh. What?
Sir, you sound goofy. You sound real fucking goofy. But finish up. No, sir, finish up. You sound goofy as fuck. Finish up.
How?
What you
How?
talking about?
Go what? Okay, well, do me this favor.
No, I'm not doing you no favors. You sound stupid. Get out of here. He's gone all off track with Fat Joe and something. What? Stay focused, goofy ass nigga. Hold on a second, guys. Let me put one of my sponsors on the screen here. www.paperworkparty.org. I say again, www.paperworkparty.org. Okay, Deeds says, okay, Deeds, I'm gonna have to look at the video of Brother Polight. I'm not gonna take what he's saying now as law. I'm just not. We watched the judge in the court proceeding, and that's good enough for me right now. Brother Polight's got to turn himself in, and then we'll and then we'll circle back. But thank you for the text. Paperworkparty.org. Okay, that's one of my sponsors. Check them out. Did I mention if some of you got copyright strikes, holler at me. If you got strikes for taking my video, my audio, and if you didn't get a strike yet, we're going to catch you. Oh, we're going to catch you because, you see, I give discount promo packages to the troll babies who catch other people using my content. Troll babies, if you catch people using my video, my audio, send me an email. And I give you a discount, as you know, on the 30-day promo packages, huh? The Star Report is a goddamn project building. We tax niggas. The fuck I look like letting you take some work for free, all right? Frank White, I got your other donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to pass on the Washington Wizards. It's just not my thing. What? I have a better number. Okay, I'm not interested in this. Send an email. We'll get back to you. Okay, whoa. I'm looking for a sponsor. What time is it? 3:23. Hold on a second, guys. Area code 310 doing research. Early afternoon, are you there? 310.
What up, Star?
Hey.
The last time I spoke to you was during the Nipsey situation. This 50.
Well, I don't remember, sir, but let's get right to the topic. I don't remember. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, let's talk about this brother Polight, man, because I was a part of that. I was a part of that community of the blog talk shows and all this other stuff.
Okay.
Years ago.
Okay.
So you're right. That judge said what she said. There is no running from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people knew what that cat was doing.
Yeah.
No denying it.
Atmosphere of acceptance, and I want to know why that is so accepted amongst the black community. I mean, we could even go deep in terms of why sometimes black mothers hate their black daughters and don't want to listen when the black daughters tell about being molested. Come on, let's go.
So look, let me tell you how crazy this is, because like I said, I used to be on those blog talk shows a while back. So I was on this one brother blog talk show that I used to listen to religiously because he was giving some information.
Okay.
And he had a special guest on his show back in 2011. Her name was Rena Tet. This is the girl my name. The name fucking skipped my bad for cursing, man. But his name.
Yes, sir. I need you to watch the language. Number one. Number two. We don't need to know everybody's.
My bad.
Hang on. We don't need to know everybody's name. Just get to what it is you're trying to say without names. I don't want other people's channels, thinking I'm attacking them.
Right, okay.
We don't do that. Come on.
But this is public information because it was broadcasted. So she was doing, some natal charts on a person's show, and she did my natal chart. At the time, she was like 11, 12 years old. It wasn't until Sarnetta mentioned that thing when he was mad, he mentioned her name, and that's when I found out that this girl went from being her Polight's little daughter to one of his wives. So there is some truth to what the brother was saying about Polight when he was pissed off, because how do you go from being a daughter to one of your wives?
Okay. I don't know if what you're saying is true. Honestly, I don't listen, and I haven't listened that intensely to what those guys say. That's no disrespect. I just, hang on. I just don't have an interest in the everyday lives of those people, respectfully. But now let's talk about the black community. Why is there an acceptance with regards to certain behavior, an atmosphere of acceptance? Why do they now, nationwide want to come out and start pointing the finger when in reality they could have stepped up, taken part in trying to right the wrongs? Why is there an atmosphere of acceptance?
Well, it's like this, Star. A lot of people had something to say about a certain R&B singer, but you still got people out there stepping in the name of love. You know what I'm saying? So
R.
it's like
Kelly, yeah.
People know about it, but they don't want to do anything about it because that type of behavior runs rampant through the urban community. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So why is it running rapid through the urban community? You know what I'm saying? Where it's nothing but, women running these communities. Where are the fathers at to help stop this stuff from going on? Why are they not stepping up? You see what I'm saying? But then also, if people notice, why are people still doing business with a dude that's alleged doing this, and they know that the person's doing it? You know what I'm saying? Why is it so important that you can make $1 off a lecture and turn your back, turn your head to what's going on behind closed doors?
Are you yourself a father, sir? Are you a father?
Oh yeah, I'm a father, man.
Okay.
Yep. Raise my son on my own. So, it's like, there's no excuse for anybody right now to be saying that they didn't know, because you're supposed to be there protecting your baby. You're supposed to be protecting not only your baby, but you're supposed to be protecting all the babies, your friend, your whoever's your friend, whoever's a friend of your child. You're supposed to protect all of them. You're supposed to protect the babies.
Okay. Again, I hear what you're saying. Hang on. I hear what you're saying. So finish up. I want to give you the last word. Why is there an atmosphere of acceptance? Is it money? What is it? What is it that makes certain people, when they know it's wrong, turn their back on the children?
To be honest with you, Star, I think that question right there, that question has to be answered by the black women of the community. Because a brother like me could say anything, sound logical, sound non-logical, and we would get beat down from it for it. Right. But it has to come from a black woman, because they are the ones that are in the community, with the babies, raising the babies, and basically running the urban community, because they're the head of the household majority of the time.
The cornerstone.
It has to come, that's
the voice of reason.
Right.
The primary care nurturer, right?
Right. So
the spiritual advisor. Come on.
So respectfully, that question has to be answered by a black woman.
Okay. Thank you, man. You see, it took us a minute, but we got there. I thank you for your patience. Thank you.
No doubt, Star. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Deeds, I think I want to keep the Brother Polight title. I don't want to do Remy Ma and Papoose. I mean, we can take conversation or calls and conversations. King Simon, I got your email. Thank you, sir. Okay, Brother Polight went live 4 hours ago. Stop spreading misinformation. Well, that sounds hot, Brother Polight. Well, send me an email to tell us we didn't see what we thought we saw. Oh, and he's got on them fly-ass fucking glasses. His T-shirt looks like it cost $350. He's sitting in front of some painting. There is no doubt that Brother Polight doesn't have charisma, swag. Huh? For those who have caught him on the Rolls Royce series, when he talks about heavy metal, not heavy metal music, the credit cards. Oh my God. And why, if you think someone is giving you too much of a stroke job, why do you then keep, entertaining them? Did the last caller hit the nail on the head? Is it the black woman's fault? Whether she be FBA, Caribbean, is it the black woman's fault? God damn. Let me go to Cash App. Thomas, I got your donation. Song request. Nearer, my God, to thee. Okay, thank you for your donation. Thank you. I'm looking for one of my sponsors as well. Okay, there he is. David, are you there? David, can you hold on 1 second? I'll be right back. Right back.
Sure. No
okay.
problem.
Stay right there. Okay, it's one of my sponsors. Let me get his information on the screen. Guys, if you want to be a sponsor, now is the time. I'm giving out discounts on 30-day promo packages. And if you tell on somebody who's using my audio or video, we'll give you another discount. Yeah. Okay, let me bring David up shortly. Hold on a second. Gangsta of Love, thank you for tapping in. What up, Star Troll Baby for life? Thank you, sir. I appreciate your donation. Okay. Also, okay, I don't know what that's about. That has nothing to do with my show, but thank you. Newt 8282 XXL magazine in stores. Where's XXL airbrush shirt? Okay. And Newt also says double XL magazine in stores. Okay, you sent that twice. Thank you. Okay. David, good to hear from you, man. You are the author of Decoded, the Bible Explained by David D. Cordova. Yes? Did I say that right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Star.
Yeah, man.
Good to be on again. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, thank you for being patient. I've got your information on the screen. Let me know if that's how you want everything spelled, please.
For sure. Yeah, always perfect. Yep.
Okay. Where do you want to start about this book that's available in my community section on Amazon? Where do you want to start?
Yeah. First and foremost, I appreciate the promotion. And if I could just speak on the book is called Decoded, the Bible Explained. Mm-hmm. And the premise for my work is that the Bible is coded information that needs to be interpreted. Mm-hmm. So I'm encouraging everyone to approach the Bible as symbolic literature, to take it as symbolism. So basically, in this book, I broke down 10 concepts found within the Judeo-Christian tradition. So for those who struggle to understand their faith, if they subscribe to Judeo-Christian philosophy,
okay,
this book is for you. And this is a clarification piece. This is what I want this book to serve as. And for those outside of the faith community, non-believers, they too can benefit from this book because I'm offering a new perspective.
Okay.
So it's for both. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway through your book. I'm up to chapter 7, Temptation, and thus far, again, the reading is very easy. It's very easy. Why do you feel this type of book is necessary at this point in time, 2023, talking about these stories? And a lot of people see the stories as folklore, But why is it important?
Yes.
Does it give comfort to some or to direction when things are decoded? Please.
Yeah, see, I want to say I have a little bit of a contention with how religion is taught, particularly Christianity. And that's why I wrote this book, to provide an understanding of the Bible, because I believe that the Bible is not taught properly within the confines of traditional religious structure. So that's why I say this is a clarification piece, because I think a lot of people struggle in their faith and they're not getting the answers from the church or from other traditional religious institutions. So myself, I'll put it out there, I'm uncredentialed. So I don't purport to be a religious scholar or religious authority in any capacity. I'm just a man who did independent research.
Okay.
And I believe I figured it out, and that's just my position, through cross-comparative analysis of other religious texts like the Kabbalah, which is ancient Jewish mysticism, the Bible, and other Egyptian texts like the Per Em Heru. And like I said, just cross-comparative analysis of these texts, and I see the correlations and the similarities, and I've formulated my own position. And I believe my position is going to change the religious landscape. At best, I think certain things are going to be taught, have to be retaught as a result of my book. And I know it's a pretty big claim, but this is just how I feel.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Holy Quran or the teachings by way of the Quran or different books with regards to Islam?
A little bit. I did spend time within the Islamic faith researching into them, and I do have my opinions on them as well.
Can you give me give me your opinion on the Holy Quran? I mean, I'm familiar with the one translation by A. Yusuf Ali. I studied that back in 1987 and 88.
See, I believe that the Quran is an attempt at clarification once again, because they have their contentions against Christianity, and they have some compelling arguments, and that's why you're seeing a lot of conversions. A lot of Christians are converting to Islam because Islam has been successful at capitalizing on the misteachings of Christianity, because Islam appeals to logic, and one of their compelling arguments they always use is the Trinity, and a lot of Christians they buy into that, the concept of God being three people in one, that it's nonsensical, it doesn't make sense,
right?
And it's an appeal to logic. It's really an appeal to logic, and rational Christians, they say, you know what? I think Islam is right, and for that reason, it generates their attention. They gravitate towards it, and that's why I believe a lot of people convert.
Yeah.
So where I come in,
if I can jump in for a second, I saw a debate with the Muslim scholar Ahmed Deedat and Jimmy Swaggart from the 80s. Yeah. Is the Bible God's word? And I got to tell you, Ahmed Deedat destroyed Jimmy Swaggart, and that was when Jimmy Swaggart was at his peak.
They do a good job.
he destroyed the man, just fucking destroyed him. And I was on Martha's Vineyard Island watching that VHS tape, and Jimmy Swaggart had no knowledge of the Holy Quran. So it's like, the reason why I ask you that is because you have to be able to compare different doctrines, whether it be the Holy Quran, the Torah, the Old Testament, the New Testament. You have to compare. So I'm glad that you have some knowledge. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, because and one of the things with the Islamic faith is that when they're going against Christianity, and this is what I posit, the message that I'm trying to propagate or promulgate is that Christianity is a coded religion, and it's heavily laced with symbolism. So when you look in history, King James, whether it was Sir Francis Bacon, the 50 scholars that he commissioned to revise the Bible, a lot of these people were Masonic members. So they coded it with a lot of symbolism. So if you're not symbol literate and you don't understand it, you're going to miss the meaning, because this is esoteric wisdom coded hidden in a storybook. So when they argue, they're arguing against the storybook, but you cannot negate the esoteric wisdom within it. So, and that's what they and other communities, faith communities, have to understand. And
Okay.
this is what I contend. This is what I contend, that you have to approach this book as symbolic literature.
Yeah.
This is all symbolism,
Yeah.
and it's encrypted. Whether it's scientific truth, even moral instruction, esoteric, occult wisdom, future predictions, all this has been encrypted and hidden in a book.
Hey, I appreciate you as a sponsor,
Yep.
and even if I don't, subscribe to most of the folklore and other things, and mysticism, I appreciate the book. I'm glad you're a sponsor. I want to promote this book for you folks in my communities section, and at the top of the comments for this rebroadcast, I'm going to put a link to your book. Make sure you leave a comment. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, also, do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. I have a YouTube channel. I've been producing content related to this topic.
Can you email me the link right now, because you should have a wrench in my live chat. My sponsors
nice.
should have wrenches so that they can promote their links back to their page. So send me an email now, and let me make that happen.
That'd
all right?
be awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of growth ever since from your promotional platform.
Say that again. You've seen what? Say that again.
Exponential growth.
Nice.
from working with Star.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Let's get you back on the show next week to do more promoting next week. All right?
Oh, that would be incredible. Yeah, I really thank you. Truly thank you. Definitely.
You. Send me that email,
Okay,
man.
Star.
I'll get you that wrench before the show's over. That's a promise. All right?
I'm on it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much. Star.
Thank
I appreciate you.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
One of my sponsors. Business over bullshit, folks. Oh, yeah. Anybody want to call in and talk about Larsa Pippen being awarded half of Scottie Pippen's retirement fund? Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Kids, I would be in the penitentiary. And now she's talking about having a baby with Michael Jordan's son. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Oh, my goodness. Guys, sit tight on the phones. I'm coming to you shortly. Another sponsor, www.pushingforward.nyc, a great realtor in the New York City, Brooklyn area. His name is Joshua B. Tell him I sent you, okay? Low Prestige, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Hold on a second. Star, can we please give Dr. Umar his 5,000 lashes for blaming black men solely for the uprising of masculinity of black women? I did not see how he formulated that. He's blaming black men? Oh, hell no. No. But thank you for your donation. Gemstar got your donation. Star, are we smoking on a submarine pack tonight? Question mark. Oh, wow. Going in balls deep. Thought they were going to see the Titanic. And they are now with Jesus instead. That was a hard shot. Oh, my goodness. Area code 732. Good afternoon. We're talking about Brother Polight. He's taking a plea deal. He's up on the gram saying he didn't take a plea deal. What say you, 732?
Star, what's poppin', my guy?
Hey, good afternoon. Who's this?
Ace the God.
Okay.
Exit 9, Jersey. Stand the fuck up.
Peace. Where do you want to start, sir? Let's get to it.
Peace. Yeah. Yeah, man. Brother Polight, man. He I mean, he say one thing, but these news outlets say a whole nother.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Flim flam in New York nigga. The flim flam in New York nigga. You know, go in on him if you want to. Go in on that nigga. You give a fuck about that
Man,
nigga like that?
you feel me though? Like, yeah, I'm getting there. You know, like, you know, these news outlets saying that he had a whole, like, my man had a whole relationship with this 14-year-old allegedly, according to the news outlets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
According to
saying?
reports. Yeah. According to reports.
Told Shorty mom, let me take her to the after hour. You feel me?
Easy.
After hour was- after hour was-
Easy. Come on.
According to the news outlets, you know,
Right.
allegedly, I ain't making none of this. It's what I
Right,
read. Like
right.
I looked it up.
Right.
You feel me? So like, I'm not pulling this from the moons, the stars.
No. I'm just saying, let's take it easy on the 14-year-old, you know, our terminology. But go ahead and speak, God. Peace. Go ahead and speak.
That's peace, half a man. That's peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, dude been a weirdo. You feel me? He said something a long time ago about that once a girl, a female, gets her period, she's a lady now. And a little girl could get a period at 12.
Okay, sir, you're going in a direction we can't do that. I need you to take it easy.
Oh, my.
You know, I need you to
My bad.
To
But
follow the lead of the half original man here. Follow the lead of the half original man here. Just, you know, I don't own YouTube. You feel me? So now let me ask you this.
Right.
He's trying to say something different now. We saw the judge. I saw the video 3 times. I said, damn, they want him to turn himself in within less than 60 days.
Right.
Do you think he's going to tell on other people to try and reduce the sentencing? Because I don't know what has been said thus far behind the scenes, if he's offered information, what led him to this, accepting this plea deal that he claims he didn't take. Please.
I mean, me personally, like, who's to tell on, you know? Like, that's one thing. And by taking a plea, I'm assuming that he doesn't want no further exposure. So this stops right here.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm taking a plea because if I keep going with it, trying to fight it, y'all gonna find out a little more that I ain't trying, you know, have out there, you know, surface.
Right.
Scary, bro. That's kind of scary. This man preached. He's knowledgeable and he sells real estate, like Envy's boy.
Well, sir, he sells real estate, but does he own any properties, or is he just like, you know, flipping foreclosures, you know, shit like that? We're talking about a hustling ass New York nigga. Are you born and raised in Jersey?
That's a fact.
It's a fact, man. So at the end of the day, we see these New York niggas as, you know, flim flammers, you know. They trying to get their weight up so they can move out to Jersey, where we were born and raised anyway, right?
Yeah. That's their dream when they grow up, is to move to Jersey. Yeah, because, you know, Jersey is a suburban state, but we got our hoods too, you feel me?
It's a fact. Hey, man, I appreciate you checking in, man. I appreciate the call. Have a good one. Salute. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace. Okay. Folks, did I mention if you got a copyright strike by me, send an email. Where's my email address? You know, for a small fee, I'll set you free. And people really thought they was going to take my video off of that Papoose and Remy Ma video I did. What was that, last week? Some nigga hit me with an email. Yo, Star, OG, I ain't even know. Nobody told me. I said, well, listen, don't worry about that, man. Just here's the Cash App. You send that through. I'll let you live. He said, oh, I ain't even know. Okay, well, listen. Well, now you know. I'm going to remove that strike. Hit the Cash App. I'll let you live. Anybody in the live chat know what I'm talking about? This is the block. YouTube is the streets. Could you imagine going to Albany houses or pink houses or fucking some 40 or Baisley and buying some drugs and not paying for it. I'm selling work here. This is work. The fuck? There's my email address on the screen if you got a copyright strike. Troy, I got your donation. Star, Polight has prosopagnosia like you. And he likes Junior WAP. Not me. No. Don't put that on me. I do think, I'm not sure, it hasn't been diagnosed. I think I have prosopagnosia. And that's not a memory loss. That's when you see someone's face, you don't recognize their face. You're like, who are you? Or do I know you? A memory loss is something totally different. But thank you for your donation. Jamal, I got your donation. Star, that missing submarine is in Lake Lanier. Oh. That was a good one. Lex Diamonds, I got your donation. Salute, fam. Submarines are in Poseidon's bosom. Let's go. I'm reading it. I'm reading them. Ricky Rick, thank you for tapping in. Star, can you please post more Star Chamber shorts? Ricky Rick, thank you for your support as always. And because you do spend Skrilla here, let me take the time to say, I'll be out of Georgia in 2 weeks. Right now, one of my fucking cars is in the goddamn dealer, and they're trying to fix some type of fucking electrical issue. I wanted to be out of here last week, but I can't rush them. And when they fix that, and they will, and then they hit me over the head with that fucking bill, boom, then I'm out of here. I'll be back in Jersey, and I've got everything set up already. And that's going to be a priority, those Star Chamber shows. I have everything chronologically set up. Star Chamber, Live and Direct, Star and Buck Wild, MTV shows, and we're going to get to those. We're going to put a lot of that stuff in the YouTube Shorts section. And guys, if you don't know, I've been posting videos under the YouTube Shorts on the Star Report YouTube channel. Okay, but anyway, so Ricky Rick, I will get to them. Thank you for your support, but I just need a little time. I'm waiting for the goddamn Benz dealer to call me and tell me when the car is ready, okay? All right, Alkaline City. My nigga, just the man I need to talk to. My Puerto Rican correspondent. Are you there, Alkaline City?
What's going on, Star? Alkaline City, the official Puerto Rican correspondent. The Mad Rican is in the building.
Yes. Listen, never mind, brother Polight. We'll get back to Remy Ma and Papoose. What's going on with Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, and this whole goddamn Puerto Rican quagmire? Are you up to speed on this shit? What's going on?
Nah, really, I'm not. I try to stay away from all the Fat Joe madness.
Why?
I'm not feeling his persona right now. He's not for the Puerto Ricans. He's not for the Bronx. He's not for NYC anymore. He's in it for the Illuminati. So I'm really not feeling his persona right now. I'm not trying to. Everything that has to do Fat Joe, I'm pretty much striking it. I'm staying away from it.
All right, listen. I need to be brought up to speed, man. Go ahead.
Cardi B.
Go ahead.
Did you hear about Cardi B and Tasha K?
Shit is lit. Tasha K called me 3 nights ago, 2 o'clock in the morning, and said, "Oh, nigga, what you start now? What's going on with your video went viral? So what's going on with this Papoose and Remy Ma thing?" But as far as what you're talking about, yeah, her and Tasha K, Cardi B are going back at it, and the son of one of the billionaires who died in the goddamn submarine, he just called Cardi B a piece of shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, because Cardi B, she went online, because one of the sons of the billionaires, while his dad is missing, he's out at a Blink-182 concert throwing up his fist, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's fist pumping in the air while his dad is pretty much lost at sea.
Right.
So she went in on him, and then she went in on Tasha K because Tasha K said that she said that Cardi B while Takeoff died, Cardi B's out here throwing guns in the air.
Right.
You know? And then Cardi B's out here she's saying, I'm not throwing guns in the air. She's saying that it's not sweet. You got to protect yourselves right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's saying that the guns that
she also said, I'm going to stop your kids from going to college. The hater misses nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, so that's what Cardi B's saying. She's saying that I ain't throwing guns in the air. I'm protecting myself.
Right.
So she said when Takeoff died, you're saying that I should be showing remorse for his death. She said when he died, I couldn't eat for weeks. She said I couldn't eat no food for weeks. She said you could ask anybody.
Right.
So Cardi B said she's out here talking shit.
Right.
She said, you know.
Cardi B said, I know you're hiding the money in Africa, but I'm gonna get the $4 million. You can believe that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's saying that, you know, she's saying I showed my remorse. If anything, look at the billionaire. You got billionaires out here whose family don't give a shit about them. This dude is out here. He's lost that seat, damn near dead, and his son is throwing up fist pumps in the Blink-182 concert. But y'all coming at me because I'm carrying a gun for protection. You understand? So Cardi B has a right in her own mind. You know what I mean?
All right, listen, Alkaline City, I gotta jump in. So I'm up to speed on all that bullshit. I need to know about Fat Joe. What happened with the fight with Fat Joe and Papoose? Did Papoose pop him in his shit, or did Fat Joe beat down Papoose? You remember what happened with that?
I really don't know about the fight between Fat Joe and Papoose, but I know that. Listen, but I know that Fat Joe and Papoose, they buddy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
There's
Oh
nothing
no.
going
Oh
on
no.
with Remy Ma.
Oh no. They're not. No, they're
Hold on,
not.
listen.
Come on. No, they're not.
Listen, I want everybody to know there's nothing going on with Remy Ma and Papoose because one, Papoose is her manager. Anything that Remy Ma has on contract or anything that she's doing, her YouTube battle rap, her show, her concerts, everything she's doing, it goes through Papoose first. He's the one who legitimizes all the contracts before they get signed. He gets a piece of that pie. He's getting his 23% off top. You know what I'm saying? So if you are thinking that him and Remy Ma is going through things, believe it. They are business people. They are moguls. They know how to finagle the game, and they know how to have people talking about them, especially when they're not popular.
Okay.
When you don't got nothing.
Alkaline City, just take a break. Stay with me. You know, I appreciate your information, but now hang on a second. Remy Ma supposedly manages Easy the Block Captain. There's no worse job in the entertainment field than to manage somebody. It's babysitting. It's a headache. I don't know how Papoose is letting her manage some nigga who's younger than him, you know, babysitting, texting all hours of the goddamn night. There's no benefit to managing people. If he manages Remy, as you say, that's the family. You know what I'm saying? But managing this guy who, when he winds up broke, and he will, like all these other fucking rappers, didn't file his taxes, he's going to be looking at her, talking crazy, talking spicy, posting screenshots, claiming he's smashed. Go ahead.
No, you absolutely right. Everybody's looking for, they're trying to find that they're trying to find that Drake. They're trying to find that new Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find that new Kendrick, that new J. Cole. So they thinking signing this rapper, signing that rapper because they heard a freestyle and everybody's jumping on the wave of his new freestyle.
Okay.
You know, these rappers, even though they have a good hit, they don't have longevity.
Yeah.
They need you got to find that person with longevity. There's not too many Drakes out
Alkaline
there.
City, I hate to cut you short, man. I want to get back to Brother Polight, man. But listen. I really need you, my number one Puerto Rican correspondent, to get me some information on Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, and they're beefing right now with fucking ex-members from the terror squad. Shit is lit. I need this Puerto Rican information, man. Please, next show you calling, all right?
Well, I got the story of when Fat Joe got beat up and robbed, and then they choked up his brother, and then French Montana had ran into the pizzeria because he got scared. You know what I mean? And
all right, let's do that tomorrow. Hang on. Let's do that tomorrow. And I'm going to put a name out there.
Yeah, we could talk about that one. That's a big one.
I'm going to put a name out there. If you can get an exclusive from one of my old friends, King's Son, reach out to King. Hang on. Reach out to King's Son on Facebook. Tell him Star sent you. King's Son to God. Tell him I need him to call in or just give you some intel. Let's do that next time we talk, all right?
Got you, Star. Peace out.
Peace, man. Yes, sir. You guys know who King's Son is? Peace to the God. Boy. King's Son, I don't mean to bring you into this shit, man, but I got to find out what's going on with all this terror squad shit, man. People saying, Story, you gossiping. Nigga, we spilling tea. We on that chatty patty shit. Call it whatever you want. Clout Daddy, King Crab. This is social media, nigga. You come through the Star Report and you take some video footage or some audio, I'm giving you a strike. Call it whatever the fuck you want, bozo ass nigga. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Newt8282 says, Debris and FBJ shirts were finally found. Peekaboo. Does anybody else care about Ice Spice turning down the XXL freshman cover? Call in, now's the time, okay? Dre at Grave Shift, I got your donation via PayPal, co-signing the vote to smoke on a submarine pack. CNN has reported that that sub filled with crackers caved in like a soda can. And listen, condolences and all that sort of jazz, but we got niggas in Chirac dying over fucking dirty poultry and refried rice every weekend. In record numbers. Are we really supposed to, boo-hoo over some people in a goddamn submarine? Come on. Area code 347, good afternoon. Brother Polight has taken a plea deal with regards to the rape of a minor. Are you up to speed? 347. Yes, no, maybe. Hold a second, long time. Okay, gotta go. You're taking too long. Let's go to area code 912. Good afternoon, are you there? 912. Talking to my brother Polight. Are you ready? Give him a second, there might be a delay.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. Reside down here in Georgia now.
Okay.
Brother Polight is a common copy of Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Let's go.
Point blank, end of story.
Let's go.
Huh?
Let's go. You have the floor.
Yeah. So basically, I was in the community from a long time ago, was a part of the whole shenanigans of Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Okay.
And remember Brother Polight coming in. He patronized books. He's a scammer when it comes to real estate. I've been following the brother for a long time, and then I realized he was the exact same thing as Dr. Malachi Z. York. So basically, in a nutshell, he's guilty, as far as I can see. You know what I'm saying? He had a harem of women. So, fruit don't fall too far from the tree. He made a fortune.
How long did you follow Brother Polight, sir? Can we do a deep dive here? How long did you follow him?
Since he came into the community, when we was down with the Masonic Order.
Okay.
Down as far as I say 94. I think he came in around 96, 97, when I was already in around 94, 95.
How old are you now, sir?
7.
How old are you now?
I'm 48 years old.
Okay. So,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
Brother Polight, author of 90 books, supposedly, he's got the gift of gab. He's got the Rolls Royce series. He promotes eating healthy. He tells you what it is off the rip. He talks about the wish fountain in the ceiling of the Rolls Royce. He talks about the heavy metal, the metal credit cards. A whole lot of fly shit. You followed him for over a decade. Yes, for a decade.
Yeah, he definitely got game now. I'm gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? He'll sell you a dream quick. But we all got that gift when we came into the community. We know.
No, sir. Slow down. You followed him. You said you followed him for over a decade. Why didn't you level up?
When I say, well, I've been leveled up. I'm fine. I'm living lovely over here. I mentioned that I eventually moved away from the community, got my shit together, and I've been.
Can you watch the profanity, sir? Please watch the profanity.
My bad.
Go ahead. You were saying?
No problem. Not a problem. Yeah, I basically got put out the community. You know what I'm saying? Which wasn't a plus. It was anything. And leveled up and got my stuff together. And then when you get away from that doctrine and all of studies, you start to see things for what they really are and what you're dealing with in reality. You know what I'm saying? We study.
How much do you pay per month on your 30-year mortgage, sir?
I don't have a mortgage. How much paid for?
How much your taxes?
We needed to talk about Brother Polight. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir, we're doing a deep dive. Sir, we're doing a deep dive.
$1,000. I'm in Georgia. Taxes are down here pretty cheap. You get your nice piece of land, you pay maybe about $1,000 to $1,500 a month in taxes on 2 acres.
How close are you to Midtown Atlanta? How close are you?
I'm actually 4 hours from Atlanta. Lived in Atlanta. That's why I had my stomping grounds when I was in the community. Okay. Pretty much Atlanta. Okay. Darby Road, College Park, Latonia, Lawrenceville. I've been all around Atlanta.
Okay. So you leveled up, but it took you roughly over a decade to finally wake up, shall we say, before you got away from Brother Polight. Right?
It took me a decade to wake up.
You said you followed him since the 90s.
Yeah, we all follow things. I mean, I follow you too. I mean, I listen to your show.
Okay,
and I've been watching you for a while.
Okay.
So
have you ever sent me a donation? You ever sent me a donation?
No, me? No, I can't say I have because I mean, I never did that. I know all broadcasters I have son dug into, and I'm sending you one if need be. That's not a problem.
No, I don't need it, sir, but you sound broke to me, and I've given you time to explain why you follow Brother Polight, and you haven't given me the reason, and I think you're broke. I think you're broke and lying.
You think I'm broke?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that.
Thank you, sir. Sounds like a broke nigga trying to just call in hating on Polight. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's that simple. Do I think Brother Polight was doing something improper? More than, he, according to, Bless One, are you calling in? I'm live. You calling in? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm going to text you the studio number. I'm going to text you the number. That's Bless One. What was that saying? You sound broke. Calling in, hating on Polight. I'm being objective here. Why has the quote-unquote black community been so accepting of Brother Polight's behavior? An atmosphere of acceptance. Hold on a second, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna block you, Marty. I'm not. You've already said there's nothing I can do for you. And if you ever see me again in person, you're gonna spit in my face. That's what you said. Okay, so why are you emailing me? Let's go to area code 718 real quick. Hey, good afternoon, 718. Brother Polight has taken a plea deal. Are you there? Area code 718. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Crack Boom was good.
Hey, what's going on with you, man? Who we speaking to? Who is this?
It's Desmond Fox.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. You sent me an email earlier with regards to Lisa Evers and drill rap in the NYPD, yes?
Yes, I did.
Got it.
Same old. I wanted to talk about Ice Spice and her turning down Double XL.
Oh man, she just said I'm too busy. What do you think? Is it a big deal, or is she just, she's too busy right now?
I mean, she definitely is busy, as she should be, because honestly, she's exceeded, like Double XL, like material. Like, she's exceeded everyone that's even on that top that 10 right now that they just released. Like, she already averages billions of streams on Spotify, billions of streams on iTunes. She's already had and been featured on top number one hits on the charts, like, and had features from Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and Pink Panthers, which is a international star. So that only boosted her whole credibility and this whole like fandom. Like, so she's already a superstar. Another drill has produced another superstar. Like, so I mean, like I said, like it's amazing to see, because like I said, I sent you one of her songs way before Munch. Like, this was months before Munch, and like to see her become what she's become now is like amazing, like, for real.
Yeah. I like her. I've said that to you before. And for those who don't know, this is Desmond Fox. He, along with a guy named Rory, not White Boy Rory, they helped me program the music on shot97.com. And yeah, so you sent me some stuff, but I have to say, man, and Florida Boy Jay is the one who I first took notice to when he was sending me stuff about Ice Spice. I like that track, No Clarity. We programmed that on shot97.com for a while. So with regards to her, rejecting or turning down the Double XL cover, does this diminish Double XL's presence? I mean, they're like one of the last hip hop publications. I don't even know how many publications they print now per month, but or is it just more so an online presence? Do you know? I don't know.
It's way more of an online presence. Like I said, we got this show, we got hot hip hop, we got
hot new hip hop,
academics, we got there's just so many other just digital platforms. We got podcasts, which is integrated with that. But besides just her, real quick, can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Besides just her turning down Double XL, Sleepy Hollow also turned down Double XL, because he should have, like I said, they tried to get him too late, and he also said a little bar about it in his new song featuring Little TJ Penny too. Double XL credibility has been.
Your phone is going in and out, Desmond. Your phone is going in and out. Say again.
Double XL credibility hasn't been anything in years. Probably, I want to say honestly, probably like the last maybe even 10 years. Like maybe, like, I don't even know what class where it was like impactful, where it like really mattered throughout the culture, where like stopped the whole culture. Like, even this 10 right now will probably just go by like probably within this week, and nobody will talk about it. Like, after the freestyles and everything, like it's because, like I said, it don't matter anymore. Like, it's and you can ask people to call in, like, does Double XL, like, does the top 10 matter anymore to you? And they be like, nah. Like, that would be like a good, like, to see, like, if it really matters. I
don't know if that necessarily would be a good discussion, because people gradually move on to other platforms, other sources. Vanessa and I are very, very cool from Double XL. We go back a lot of years. And last time I spoke to her was when I was on Everyday Struggle with Academics. So Ice Spice has said, I'm too busy. Where do you see her in the next couple of months? Is she going to drop a solid album? Have you heard any tracks behind the scenes? What is it that we should know about Ice Spice? Because I do like her. I'll say that I like her music. I like her demeanor. What do you see for her the next year?
Man, Ice Spice, I just see her going up even more. Like, continue to average billions of streams. She's just been on the cover of Teen Vogue, and you know that's like a big publication. Like that's crossover type ish right there. So it's like Teen Vogue, and then like she's on a major tour right now, like a stadium type tour, like not like some like club shows and appearances.
Right.
So she and these are global dates. These are not like just local dates. Like, so she got to. That's why she's busy. Like, like they not paying her the amount of time.
Right.
That these places going to be paying her. So like, yeah, like that's simple math.
Okay.
And like I said, like New York drill. Like, pay attention. It's a lot more stars to come. Tune in, shot97.com. Like, got a lot more coming, man. New York.
Yeah. Hey, man, good to talk to you. Desmond Fox, anything else you want to mention? Brother Polight, do you care? He's taking a plea deal. He's...
Nah, I don't care. I don't care. It's typical.
Good to talk to you, man. Salute. Desmond Fox, thank you, man.
All right, man.
Okay. All right. Star Report. Pardon me for the delay. I had to look for the cord to charge my mouse, and I realized that the cord was packed and it's in New Jersey. So I'm using an old keyboard and an old mouse, but the show continues, all right? Okay, so my main topic this afternoon, early evening, Brother Polight takes plea deal in his Miami court case. I'm not putting that stuff in my title about a 14-year-old or the word that starts with the R. I'm just not doing that, you know? And this is not a trending story as of yet, but, you know, I do research in the afternoons, so this is what we are discussing. Okay. Maisha, I got your donation via PayPal. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be back in Jersey before the third week of July, okay? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here. Everything is packed. There's nothing upstairs. I'm just waiting on something with one of my cars, a goddamn electrical system. I'm out of here. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I'm trying to just, relax and spend time up at Lake Allatoona, not just Lake Lanier, but Lake Allatoona, and I'm ready to go, okay? I'm looking for, I don't see Bless One. Where is Bless One? Hold on. Bless One says, push number 1. I called in already. From what number? No, you're dialing the wrong number. It's 323 870 3982. You're dialing the wrong number, man. Is this him right here? Bless One, is that you? Bless One. 813.
Man, what's good, Double OG?
Hey, what's up,
Can you hear
man?
me?
Good to hear from you. Yeah, you were, I forget which number you were calling from, but it was different from what I text you on. I smoke hip hop, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Man, Brother No Light. That should be his name, Brother No Light. It's over. It's over for that nigga. It's done. He might as well pack the conscious bags, pack the Hotep, pseudoscience, because them dudes in prison gonna be loving that shit. He might as well head for that.
Are you on a headset, Bless One? Are you on a headset? Because I want to hear you, man. And sounds like you're kind of.
I don't never want to disappoint you, though. And I'm driving all the way to Georgia right now on the highway.
Okay. Well, listen. I want you to promote your last video. Holy smokes! You went 10 toes down on everybody,
man.
And I'm sending them to your channel.
Yeah.
Come on.
I've been calling out Brother Polight since 2013.
Okay.
And Sonetta TV, who was like a confident whatever you say that word, you can speak to. Sonetta knows how I feel about it. He knows I know his cover-up games.
Okay.
Most of the House of Conscious community is a House of Scam community. They rob people. They preach all day, do nothing, is just talking all day. Who the hell debates anybody who gets those type of charges. Brother Polight has been on Sarnetta's TV for the last 7 times since this incident took place. Sarnetta was the one who exposed Brother Polight back in 2017, back in 2018. That's not the first female. Multiple females who have done this accusation. Sarnetta TV wife has a cousin. Her daughter.
If I can jump in for a second, bless one. If I can jump in for a second, I don't think Sarnetta has knowledge of Brother Polight's activities. If you can.
He does.
Okay, well, hang on a second. It's not. I don't have no reason to protect him or cape for him. I think that Sarnetta has done a lot, and he has gone above and beyond to help a lot of guys like Polight. Polight is the shining star of the HOK. He's the shining star, and he wasn't giving Sarnetta any money. And I think out of just maybe, I don't want to say out of anger, but he was just kind of bothered with Polight. Hey man, break us off. Thus the reason why he lashed out. But I don't think Sarnetta has any knowledge unless you have proof. Go ahead.
Yes, there are videos of Sarnetta admitting what happened to that girl that basically his wife, shout out to beautiful Miss Cynthia, has a cousin who has a daughter. The daughter was missing and the dad came to beat on Brother Polight. This all was told by Sarnetta.
Okay.
Sarnetta got mad one day and exposed Brother Polight. Okay. He talked about how, the blue pill and red pill. He talked about how blue pill went to this man's house to damn murk him allegedly. We're going to say allegedly. And Brother Polight didn't have anything to say about who makes those type of outbursts. And it was an 18-minute rant about how Brother Polight messes with young girls. Sarnetta can't hide from that. Sarnetta been hiding from that for damn near a decade now. He got mad and lashed out. Normally when human beings lash out, that's an anger inside you. It's like being drunk. The truth comes out. Nobody gets mad and say these things. Now, you Star, I don't want you to say anything negative about them because you're a good dude. You know all these people. But I know Sarnetta too. He stopped calling my phone after I exposed Brother Polight even more. And I left the case alone. It's like, how long can you keep exposing somebody who's been doing the same things repeatedly, man? This is not new. He robbed cryptocurrency. I forgot the dude's name. I think his name was Crypto. He killed himself or died of a heart attack. He really died of a broken heart. You took over $120,000 from this man, and you can't sue me because the lawyer came out too. Then you robbed the elderly. This is why Brother Smalls of the House of Community back in 2018, they were trying to do a tribunal of a community court. And Brother Polight never came down there. He didn't want to go to 125th. Brother Polight been doing these little skits every day. He's on a video with some white woman, fat-ass white woman, slapping her ass, riding a Porsche, I think it was. Right. And he goes against everything he preaches. And I'm not going to lie, that was a badass white girl. I'll be real, but that's my point. They preach a good game, Star. Okay, cool. He's intelligent. He's smart. Most dudes speak all that hoopla-ish. And if you're a dumb Negro, you're going to think any of these minstrel shows are the most intelligent people in the world. What is talking? What does that do for anybody? Why would Sarnetta keep bringing Brother Polight to your platform and having debate? Nigga, the only thing we want you to debate and ask him, what did you do to that young lady? Is it true or not? I don't want to hear about the earth is flat and all. Nigga, fuck out of here. Nobody want to, nigga, is your dick flat? Nigga, what did you do to that baby girl?
Bless one going in. Pay attention.
With you, bro.
Come on.
You brought this, and maybe she's a little bitch too. I don't know. I'll be fair. These little girls are scandalous. They like older dudes, but you could have bring her to the hotel, tell somebody downstairs, go check on her over time and time. She took something, she's inebriated, but you gave it to her, bro. Why would a little girl lie like that? Go read the actual case. And then you're a fucking liar. Like, you said your daughter got kidnapped by a white man in Collins Avenue.
Right.
Star, you know I'm from South Florida.
Right.
Collins Avenue got so much police intact in each one of those sectors. Ain't no way somebody getting kidnapped. And the story and how you said she got kidnapped, she was eating at a place and the white guy pulled up in a van and grabbed her in the car. Why wasn't this on CNN? Nancy Grace. Bro, get the fuck out of here. And guess who was always the handler helping him get these messages across? Sarnetta TV. For some man who doesn't have anything going on, Sarnetta, you a fucking lawyer for these pimps, man. Because at the end of the day, you created these minstrel shows. Your other pet project, Young Pharaoh, lost his mind.
Oh, my goodness.
Somewhere in Detroit with an AKA 47. Don't know what he's doing right now. Every single one of your proteges, it's like they taking fentanyl right now. They on that fucking flocka right now. Shit. What intelligent appearance you see in any of these niggas? Bro, you play with young girls. I'm going to say, sue me, nigga.
I have to say allegedly. Now, hang on a second. I want to jump in.
Allegedly, let me protect you.
No, hold on. I don't go in not because I'm a nice guy. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I really don't. But just in terms of being factual, I want to be fair and objective. If they're dirty, fuck them. Let me be clear. But just in terms of journalism and me not having firsthand knowledge, a lot of people can say things on the microphone, but it doesn't mean that they're truly living that. But go ahead. I want you to speak your piece. And guys, I'm talking to Bless One from I Smoke Hip Hop on YouTube. Go ahead.
Speaking of dirty, the House of Conscious community is dirty than a fake $2 pig, man. It's been dirty. It needs cleaning by just destroying it, and it's been destroyed. Them views been going low, so he has no choice to keep using Polight, the one who helped him get all this notoriety and money. Look, I got nothing against Sonetta. I say it every day, but the truth is truth, man. A spade is a spade. You tapped there. You was in Miami, Sonetta, when allegedly Brother Polight did that to that young girl. I got the videos. You was chilling, smiling, cheek to cheek. That Brother Polight made you money like crazy, and who knows if he did give money to this man behind the scenes, because you have yet to condemn him. You pretend you're condemning Brother Polight, but then you use your platform to attack people who's attacking him with actual receipts. I'm not attacking Polight. I'm just saying he's a shitbag. That's it. Let it go.
Okay.
You're doing debates with this man. Like that's all you do, Sonetta. What can a debate do against white supremacy? You call the white man a devil. You call him. I bet you a white man smiles when you call him a devil, a demon. What the fuck that does to white supremacy? All the conscious community has been doing since they came here has been stupid as debates. That's it. The world is about to end. Let's have a debate. A young girl becomes a victim. Let's have debates. That's all Sonetta does. If Sonetta was any type of man, and he's a father, by the way, wouldn't you scold Brother Polight a little bit more? Like what? And if you don't want to do that to your fellow brother, just tell Polight right now, I can't have you on the platform, man. These are serious charges. You are facing other things like that. And you coined the phrase, hold on, Star. Sonetta is the one who gave Brother Polight the name Baby York. Let's never forget that. You call this man Baby York.
I forgot about that. Now, hang on a second, guys. Again, I'm talking to Bless One from I Smoke Hip Hop on YouTube. He went 10 toes down on this whole situation. Did you see Brother Polight post a video 4 hours ago, roughly 4.5 hours now, on Instagram, saying that he did not take a plea deal? Did you see that?
I don't care. I'm from Florida. Here's the thing, Star.
Come on.
I'm gonna be a proper journalist.
Come on.
Maybe he didn't take the plea deal. He could be right. If you listen to the tone of voice of that attorney and the things she was saying, if he does take this plea deal, he will have to serve time regardless. Right. Why would the state be in this type of position and doing this type of maneuver unless they got something on you that's so damaging? They know you're going to take a plea deal. And then if you don't, nigga, it behooves you to seek legal counsel, because that counsel you got, that little munchkin, I'm going to call him a munchkin because I want to watch the YouTube guidelines. That guy's going to do what he got to do, but he's a shitbag. You need to take the deal, bro. And if you don't take the deal, you're about to get 100 years. And if you think I went in on you, Brother Polight, I'm going to wait these 60 days. I'm a proper dude. I left you alone. I'm going to wait 60. I know the state of Florida, Star. They're going to end this man, and I don't care if he took the plea deal or not. They're ending this man. And here's another thing. So I thought the case was damn near over.
Come on.
To every single, even Sonetta TV himself, oh, this is nothing. It's done with. And the nonchalant snicker and snares and laughing. Oh, Brother Polight's having a hell of a time. He's in all these functions, and he's always with white people, which is weird, but I'm not going to get into that. So It looks good right now. In 60 days, you're about to see a miracle finally happen, the vengeance of the Most High. These dudes are scumbags I pray that Brother Polight tries to sue me. I don't give a damn. I want that notoriety. I want that attention. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make magic happen, bro. I got the receipts, bro. You can't get out of that. What are you gonna sue me that you put out there in the algorithm? You put this out here. You've been doing fake scams of purchasing houses and homes, and they're gonna make it out of rubber.
The cargo units.
Material and
the cargo units.
Oh, you remember that stuff, Star?
Oh my God.
Star, you're intelligent, man. You remember that?
Peace to the family.
Come on, Star. What are we doing here, Star? What are we doing here, Star? How much things you want me to bring up?
Oh my God.
It's too easy. What do you want me to do? Have you seen Sonetta violated me yet? Why haven't you seen Sonetta violated me? Because Sonetta.
Well, bless one. Listen, again, I don't want to make this about Sonetta. I want to focus on Polight. You know, he's now claiming he did not take a plea deal. And we may have to revisit this again tomorrow, but I want to send people over to your channel. I Smoke Hip Hop. You are going in on your channel. I know you're on the road now.
It's over for that, nigga.
I know you're on the road now. Any information that we need to know that we're not up to speed on by way of this debacle? Please, bless one.
I think the state is playing a chess match. I don't think they want him to take the plea deal anyways. I would admit that.
Okay.
I think they want to take this to trial because they have something in their cards up their sleeves right now. And I'm telling you, like, they have something on Polight that's going to finish him and end everything that comes around. So this is a chess move.
Okay.
And they throw it into the atmosphere like that. It's to see what his move is going to be.
Okay.
Because Brother Polight does not want to take this to court. He is not going to win this. Now, when she went to the hospital and took the, I don't want to say the R word, but she took the kit.
The kit.
It showed that something did happen. Yeah, the kit. Something did happen to her. So who did it? Her mom did it? And here's another thing, Star, why I believe this 1,000,000%.
Come on.
If Brother Polight came out and said that he's been having issues with this woman's daughter, or the mom and him don't get along, they're on and off. But from what I can hear from Brother Polight and the girl's mother, they had a beautiful relationship. The only time she ever turned up on him was that night. What about this night to make a mom react the way she reacted? What? Because every parent know their kids. Every parent. Brother Polight, let's just be real. Through the neighborhoods, older dudes.
Bless one, your phone's going out. Can you hear me? Bless one. Bless one. Give me a second, guys.
What you said, Star?
Your phone is going. Listen, I want people to go to your channel. I Smoke.
I don't want to call you back.
No, it's fine. It's fine, man. I appreciate you calling in. Folks, I Smoke Hip Hop on YouTube. Hey, listen, man, travel safe. I'm going to get you back on the line whenever you have time, but I'm going to drive that traffic to you, man. I appreciate you calling in. This phone's going in and out.
Dude, this is DJ Bless One Words. None of the...
Your phone's going out, man. It's going in and out.
All this forward.
Your phone's going in and out.
Peace, Star.
Peace, peace, peace. Okay, bless one. Whew. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. On the screen, youtube.com/@Jersey'sConcrete, one of my sponsors. I got a brand new video from them we're going to be posting in the community section. I would imagine sometime late this evening, okay? Folks, also, let me say again, I just wanted to revisit the Remy Ma Papoose, situation. Not to try and be messy, but I just find it odd that she's not sticking up for Papoose, because the battle rap community and the trenches, we're all speculating, and some of us have inside information, but we're not saying things that, that a fight took place. And I think it's weird that she's not speaking up for him the way he spoke up for her once upon a time. If I'm doing too much, I'll leave it alone, okay? Anyway, Devious J on YouTube. Check him out, one of my sponsors. Tell him I sent you. Okay, I got an email. I have to check this out later. Gorilla Hebrew, are you there, sir? Whoa, that's the man I need to talk to. Gorilla Hebrew, is that you? Thank you for tapping in. Area code 253.
What's good, big dog? How you feeling?
Hey, man, it's Thursday. I got plenty of time. Where do you want to start? Brother Polight?
You know that's why I'm calling, man.
Okay.
Good old Brother Polight.
I saw a judge and a court hearing. He's up on Instagram claiming he didn't take a plea deal. What say you, Gorilla Hebrew?
I don't know what to make of that. So I've covered this from the moment it broke.
Come on.
Got a series of videos on this. All the stuff, big up to Bless One. All the stuff that Bless One was talking about with what Sonetta said, I have all of those clips in my videos, all of the receipts on that.
Okay.
Follow the docket, follow the way that the case is developed. I called over about a year and a half ago that the deal was coming.
Okay.
And what I think the deal is going to be is for one of the charges, which is lewd and lascivious exhibition with a person under 16. That's what I think the plea is going to be. If the plea is in fact going to happen, I believe that's what the plea is going to be for. That's kind of the least serious of the 4 felony charges. And then, of course, the contributing to the delinquency of a minor, similar to Charlemagne, coincidentally enough, right? Yeah.
Charlemagne, Leonard McKelvey took a similar plea with regards to Jessica Reed, who was raped in 2001. The medical examiner's office in South Carolina determined that. Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So we don't want to. Now I know Brother Polight. For years, I was cool with Brother Polight, but facts are facts, right? I'm not going to speculate, especially not on the Star Report. But here's the facts of the matter: that there was fluid from a man that was found on a 14-year-old girl's shirt. And after a warrant for Polight's DNA went out, and the results came back, an arrest warrant was issued for Brother Polight. We know that the troll babies are intelligent people, so we know that we can put together and conclude what's supposed to be concluded from those facts without speculation, right?
Yes, continue.
So
please.
I'm interested to see in what happens again. If the man is innocent, I don't want to see an innocent man suffer, especially these types of allegations. I come from, California, the gangs, things like that. And, our philosophy is you never cop plea. You never take a deal on a case like this because it's too much of a stain on your reputation. Right. For you to even be associated with these types of crimes. This isn't, a B&E. This isn't a robbery. This isn't a murder case. We're talking about an allegation against a child. You can't take a plea on a situation like this. If you're innocent, you got to take this to the box. And now the state has called over 20 witnesses in this case.
Whoa.
Right. If you follow the dockets, anybody can go to Miami-Dade court's website and you can follow the dockets. They have deposed and called about 20 different witnesses already.
Well, now hang on a second, Gorilla Hebrew.
It's looking good for them.
Hang on a second. When you get time, send me an email so I can post in my community section for people to go to your channel. You've got credit with me. Don't worry about a dime. You've got credit with me because the information that you're bringing forward right now, I've seen some of it. I just didn't want to do that type of deep dive, but they need to go to your channel for all the updates and other things. Continue, please.
Yeah, I actually, while I was waiting to get on, I created a playlist on my channel. I'll send it over to you. It's called Polight Exposed. Okay. It has all of the videos where I do the deep dives. I'm talking about I have a video of him with the alleged victim. Oh, Jesus. Actually. And that's a very interesting video that everybody needs to look at because it's a video of Polight with her and her mother at a shooting range. And he can't keep the camera off the girl. It's very interesting, the fact that he can't keep the camera off the girl, and you can see her mother get noticeably uncomfortable about it, right? So I have all of this. I'm going to send it over to you. It's a playlist on my channel, Polight Exposed. It's very interesting. Again, These are at this point, these are allegations. Until he admits guilt or a trial, the facts have not all been established. We understand that. But very interesting information over at my channel. I'll send you an email of the playlist for sure.
Yeah. Now let's go back for a second because, again, I just being a man of a certain age and knowing how the legalities of certain things work, I don't like to just blame people unless I have some type of evidence and proof. And I don't know Sonetta that well, so I have no reason to protect him. However, based upon what I have seen and what I have heard, I think that and correct me if I'm wrong, he's been more upset with Polight, that Polight was just not returning the love, so to speak, because Sonetta brought him out. Would that be fair to say? We wouldn't know who Polight was if Sonetta didn't bring him out, right?
Yeah, definitely. He introduced Polight to the way. He introduced me to the world as well. So, I always salute Sonetta.
However, I don't blame Sonetta for what Polight allegedly has been doing. I can't just kick his back and say, he's dirty too. That wouldn't be, as far as being a journalist, that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. And that has nothing to do with anything else other than me just wanting to be sure and right and exact. Jump in there, please.
Yeah, I agree with you. We can't blame Sonetta for anything that anyone on his platform does. We're all grown men. Right. We all live and conduct our own lives. Right. And he just provides a platform for a specific thing for, our people to hear exchanges of information and come to their own conclusions. So we certainly can't put anything on Sonetta.
Yeah. And Sonetta, you're always welcome to call in. You have my email, my phone number. King Simon and I speak all the time, Sonetta, but if not, that's fine as well. Okay, so what else do you need to put on the table, Guerrilla Hebrew, with regards to this so-called plea deal? And Polight went live 5 hours ago on Instagram saying he didn't take a plea deal. Where are we?
Yeah, that's interesting that he's saying he didn't take a plea deal. It could potentially be a misdirection. I don't know. I think the next hearing is, July 7th, and I follow this case. I make sure to check in on the dockets, every few months. We know how court works. It drags out. So it had continuance after continuance. Which is typical. That's not anything out of the ordinary for, a court proceeding. But they were actually set to go to trial July 3rd. Right. So with that plea talk coming from his representation, David Torres, now they moved the plea date to July 7th. Again, he's saying he's not. I guess we'll see July 7th because the judge mandated that he appear, because he hasn't been appearing at any of these court dates, only on Zoom. He hasn't been appearing physically there in Miami-Dade County. So
now hang on a second. So now, according to your knowledge and understanding and research, did he take a plea deal?
David Torres and the prosecuting attorney said there was a plea deal.
Okay.
In the court proceeding, I believe from 2 days ago. Okay. So they said it, and they said that he's set to appear July 7th, and after he enters into his guilty plea, that he will have 60 days to turn himself in. That's what was said in court. Right. In court this week.
That's what I saw. So do you think he's trying to save face now up on Instagram? Yeah. Because he can't just walk away from the bag. He's got to focus on the bag. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's got to try to get as much as he can before then. Right. Because we don't know, and he's done this before, and of course this is what I can't stand: the cheapening. We understand that black men in America have a certain target on our back. There's been many false allegations, many unjustly incarcerated brothers. Right. I hate when that gets cheapened for guilty people. Right? Let's not play that card where it's not to be played when somebody's done something. So he's kind of playing this, and I believe he said something to the effect of, I had to take a deal because they were trying to throw the book at me. You ain't have to take the deal. If they can't throw the book at you if there's not evidence against you.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, there's certainly evidence that something occurred. And I guess we'll have to wait and see how this develops. But definitely in court, it was said he's entering into plea Friday, July the 7th.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate the knowledge, the call, and the information. Send me that email when you get time so I can post that in my community section and send people to your platform. I appreciate you.
Definitely, Boss Hog. Appreciate
you. Thank you. Okay. Gorilla Hebrew tapping in. Folks, I don't want to do too much, but, you know, I started to text Son that I'm not going to bother him, you know. Yeah, leave it alone, man. If he wants to call me, that's cool. If not, you know, keep it pushing. Hold on a second. What is this? Somebody sent me an email here. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, that has nothing to do with... Marty, please. Please. Enough already. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Tony B got your donation. Dat submarine resting with the Confederate ancestors. He spelled it Dat, D-A-T, as opposed to T-H-A-T. Dat. Thank you for your donation, Tony B. Hey, Ebony, I got your donation. She says, Star, why can't you support black love? I do. I was just saying to the degree of what Papoose has been doing. I can support black love. I can't. What Papoose has been doing openly in the public for Remy Ma, I would rather eat a glass sandwich. Oh, my God. I would rather take two in the back of the head. I'm a heterosexual man, you know? And I thank you for your donation, Ebony. You're a good-looking woman. But I couldn't go to that extent. But at the same time, this is why we appreciate Papoose. Yes? No? Troll babies? That nigga hung in there with Remy through the goddamn bid. The stretch. I'm a different type, Ebony. I'm one of those, you know, out of sight, out of mind type of niggas. If I don't see a bitch for 30 days, you know, I keep it pushing. I've had girlfriends that got caught up in scamming. Embezzlement. I had a girl, I liked her, and she got caught up in some shit stealing at the job. For those who don't know what embezzlement is, her sister called me, Troy, are you gonna send some money to blank blank? I'm not gonna say your name. I'm like, send money where? To prison? Nah, let me call you back. Anyway, thank you for your donation, Ebony. Thank you, darling. Okay. Issa or Issa Muhammad, thank you so much. Are you on the line? Hold on a second. Area code 347. Did I say your name right? Is it Issa or Issa?
Yes. It's Issa.
Issa. How are you, sir? Thank you for your patience. You have the floor. Where do you want to start?
Well, I wanted to start chiming on that brother Polight, that topic. Coming from you brought up Dr. York in the beginning, and I was happened to be born into the Ansar community, and I kind of follow a lot of these religious leaders and some of the things they get into. First of all, brother Polight, if he's guilty or not, I don't know, but he doesn't hold a candle to Dr. York. That's first of all.
Okay.
Second of all, like I said, they use their platform. I don't know a lot about Brother Polight, but I can tell he wasn't as big of an influence as Dr. York was back in the 70s and 80s.
Right.
But what I do know is they use these. I personally think they're I don't want to say the word, pedophiles in disguise. They have a mask on and they use these religious platforms basically to get what they want. And if Brother Polight, if he does go in and I guarantee you more allegations are going to come up after this one, because usually it's not just one, because it's already embedded in them. You know what I mean? But it's all a scam. I really believe it's all these religious influences that take advantage, even in the Catholic churches and all that, whatever. It's all just basically proving who they really are, and they just, they're good at their job. Put it like that.
Okay, now stay with me. Let's take our time with this. You said you came up in the community out of Brooklyn, Ansar Allah. If I said that right, it's been a lot of years.
Yes.
Ansar Allah.
I was born into it.
Yes. Community. And for those who don't know, there's religious history and doctrines that show that males, kings, if you will, spiritual leaders, that they need to plant their seeds in fertile soil, meaning young, non-polluted wombs. Yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't be laying down with some bitch who's been smoking, Bubba Kush. No. Can't lay down with some broad who drinks Colt 45 and she does all sorts of shit, in her 30s, definitely not in the 40s, 20s, but you prefer young, fresh wombs. This is religion going back to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and others. Yes? Give us a little background for those who don't understand why the religious leaders or cults or sects go for the young girls, please.
Well, I believe, and this is just my personal belief, I believe it has a lot to do with the parents pushing them onto the leaders, because, and like I said, I can only really speak on Dr. York's case. I'm not familiar too much with the Brother Polight, but I believe that, the parents, the mothers, the fathers, they actually, it's more like a brainwash tactic, and they believe that...
It's called a sacrifice. It's called a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So I believe the parents push, in some cases, push their kids onto these leaders, thinking that it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. I can't explain that. I can't understand that for the life of me. But I believe it has a lot to do with the parents and what they do behind closed doors.
Okay. So we have allegations against Brother Polight, and I think you're right. If he gets convicted, or prior to him going back to court on this alleged plea deal, I think other people will come forward. What do you say about that?
Yes, I definitely believe that, because once you open up that can of worms, you don't know how many worms are coming out of that can. That's just what it is, because like I said, they were in mass to begin with.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate.
Anyway, I just wanted to chime in on that, man. I heard it. Enjoying the show. For the machine, keep it up.
Thank you, man. Salute. Thank you. Okay.
Salute.
Okay. All right. Guys, give me a second. I need to post Guerrilla Hebrew's information in my. There's his banner. My live chat. Give me a second. Okay, let me do this right now and put the link back to Guerrilla Hebrews. Urban Guerrilla, pardon me. I'm doing too much right here. Hold on. Underscore. Guerrilla Hebrew, I need some hashtags if you are still listening or watching. Okay, that should be working. Guys in my community section. Okay. Area code 209. Good afternoon, good evening. 209. We're talking about Brother Polight. According to reports, he has taken a plea deal. He is saying something different. 209, are you there? 209. Give him a second. Okay, doing too much. Let me see. Any hashtags? Any hashtags? Okay, got to keep it pushing. Let's go to area code 908. Good afternoon. 908, are you there? Can you hear me? 908. We got you in the queue. Yes, no, maybe. 908. Okay, hold on, guys. It's not me. It's not me. Gorilla Hebrew, I just sent you an email, okay? And let me also point out my showrunner, www.gocreditwiz.com. I say again, www.gocreditwiz.com. Great sponsor. They've been back a few times on the show here, okay? It can help you with legally handling your business, okay? Don't get caught up with people trying to scam and all other sorts of nonsense, all right? Okay. I think this is one of my trolls. 410, you there?
Yeah, peace. How you doing today?
Hey, who's this?
This Daryl.
Hey, what's up, man? I thought you were one of my trolls tapping in. What's going on with you, man? We're talking about Brother Polight.
Oh, no.
Supposedly.
Just want to speak on that Polight thing.
Please, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that I listened to his live, and according to his live, he is 100% correct that he didn't get charged with sexual molestation. Okay. So he went off on that rant because he's a master of semantics.
Okay.
You know, because the charges were engaged in sex with a minor, sexual battery, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Okay.
So when he went on that live, he didn't discount that. He got on the sexual molestation, that I didn't do that.
Okay.
And, you know, from my experiences in dealing with the courts is that it's not actually accepted until I stand in front of the judge and it'll be done. I think they said in a couple days. So I just listened to his semantics and like he's right on, he talking about going after people, whatever, but he's right in what he said. However, it's all semantics. And, you know, that's what I just...
Well, hang on a second. It's not necessarily whether he's right or wrong. He's stating something by way of a charge that he has not necessarily pleaded out to yet. He has not pleaded, technically. The judge said he will. Right. The judge said he will plead guilty, but he has not as of yet. So, facing the judge with the prosecution and his lawyer, that's a different ball game. And if I hear from him, which he doesn't have to reach out to me, I mean, I'll change the title around. But as of right now, they have said that he is expected to plead guilty. So he can say whatever. And as you've already said, semantics, tomato, tomato. And if he pleads guilty to the delinquency of a minor, that's like what Charlemagne pleaded to. Charlemagne got 3 years probation. He lied and told people it was a couple of months. It was 3 years probation. Charlemagne has also technically lied and said that he was exonerated by the DNA test. Such is not the case. Jessica Reed never took the test. So he was not exonerated. But go ahead. Hello? You there?
Yes. So I'm going to... Right. But the judge didn't say that he pleaded.
The judge
That wasn't the judge that said he
the
did it.
judge said he is expected to plead guilty.
So this communication is done with the prosecutor and the defense.
And the judge. Did you see it? Did you see the judge speaking, sir?
I didn't see the judge say that he admitted to that he's going to plead this. I heard the prosecutor in the defense. I didn't hear the judge say he's going to do this.
Okay. Well, listen, to be fair, I appreciate your call, but you've already said Brother Polight plays with semantics. So I appreciate your call.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your call. I have no problem, combing through this to try and get to the bottom of it. And we will see. We will see. But I want to make
Absolutely.
I want to make it clear that earlier when I started out doing this show, I said that there is an atmosphere of acceptance within the black community. I do believe that. They let certain behavior go by. Do you want to comment on that or no?
Well, yes, we do. We do. The way Polight came on the scene, I go back to the Blog Talk radios.
Yeah.
And when he was on Know the Ledge with the pills, and he just came on and he was just bringing information that nobody knew. Mm-hmm. I don't know whether it was true or not, but it sounded good.
Sound good.
And we are suckers for sound good. And it seemed like we just bought into this character.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
Yeah. I appreciate your call, sir.
So,
thank you for your patience.
Peace, man. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Peace. Okay. It's a good call. We can just, work through it. Everybody speaks. Firestarter, I got your donation. Can you send me a link to that Firestarter? Where did this person say this? That's somebody from iHeartRadio, formerly Clear Channel. They're bigging me up? Okay. I'm that nigga, for real. But thank you. Chubby, I got your donation. Star, only one person showed up to Boosie's protest rally, and he was white. Aren't they letting him out? I think the appeal that the feds tried to put forth was denied. Yes, no, troll babies. They're letting Boosie out. They're letting him out. Hold on a second. I've got OCD now. I'm thinking about the goddamn cord to charge my keyboard and my mouse. I don't like that I couldn't find it. I don't like that. Guys, give me a second. We're going to close out on the Ice Spice discussion and the Papoose. Nobody, I guess at this point in time, really wants to keep rehashing it. I hope everything is okay, but I think that the relationship may have run its course. That's a long time to be with somebody, 18 years. Shit. A long time to be with somebody. Let me promote one of my other sponsors. Haven't gotten his show run on the screen in a while. Or any other sponsors that are out there. If you're watching the show, you can always say, Star, can you get my information on the screen, right? Hey, Malika, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be in Jersey next month. I'm all packed. Everything is out of here. The house is damn near empty. I'm just waiting on the goddamn the dealer to get back to me on this electrical issue because truthfully, I just want to leave. I'm thinking about leaving next week and then, come back, fly back next month. Let the dealer just hold the goddamn car, figure it out. When you figure it out, I'll fly it back and then I'll drive it back. I'm ready to go, but thank you for your donation, all right? Is it Charlize? Did I say that right? Thank you for your donation. You got a strike, a copyright strike? Hang on a second. Where's my email address? Do you have my email? Send me an email. Yes, we remove strikes, but you have to, it's going to cost you. Not a lot. Troll babies, anybody seen anybody using Star Report videos that you want to tell on them? All right, where's the banners? Please support my sponsors. You're going to see their banners come on the screen right now with music. Have a good evening.